Sanibonani, and thank you so much for tuning in. The University of Zululand is hosting its 10th Humanities and Social Sciences Conference in a couple of days. And today on the couch, we are joined by Dr. Cele, who's going to be unpacking the conference for us. Dr. Cele, thank you so much for joining us. I hear that there is a big conference that's coming up. Please, can you just unpack the conference for us and tell us what's the conference all about?
The theme for this year is on social justice and sustainable development in Africa today. Very interesting theme, yes. We've had several themes over the years, but in particular for this year, we chose this theme as the faculty to actually look into our everyday lives as society, as communities, and understanding, what social justice is all about, understanding that social justice is with regards to transforming the lives of me and you, of our communities, of our societies every day. Probably people will be a bit confused when they hear the word social justice, but in simple terms, social justice speaks to transformation, speaks to human rights, speaks to your gender, speaks to race, education, religion, nationality, and the list goes on and on. Again, looking at the principles of social justice, the conference will be actually highlighting, these principles, as I've actually alluded, your human rights, race, gender, and so forth, about me and you. The issue of land, the issue of agriculture, the issue of water, the list is endless.
Do you have any guest speakers that are going to be coming for the conference?
Oh yes, we have a guest speaker, and she's one of the South Africa's renowned a person by the name of Advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane. And we chose her because she is the public protector, and should be able, or she will have that ability to really talk to these issues, because she deals with issues of social justice every day, in her office. And we hope, and we promise people that she is actually going to voice out issues, that talk to people, and issues that are sensitive, that we experience, as society, and should be able to iron out and clarify, certain aspects, on social justice.
Dr. Cele, I just want to say well done to the Faculty of Arts for putting this conference together. You've outdone yourself. The conference has not taken place yet, but I can already see that it's going to be big. And do you have anything to add that you would like to say to the attendees that are coming for the conference?
Oh, yes. But before I say something about the message to the attendees, I would like to highlight, the effort, or rather the collective effort that has been actually put by the organizing team, which consists of academics from the faculty, the likes of Professor Paul Stewart, who is the chair of the program for the conference, and many others, especially support from our dean, Professor Masocha, hence collective effort, and also support from our DVCs, Professor Siepe, and I know that even our VC, Professor Mtose, is behind, in full support, and we thank her for that, showing leadership, in this wonderful institution. And I'm happy, Precious, because this 10th conference is a bit elevated, we're proud, hence I've said it's a collective effort. We have planned, and for this conference to go a little bit higher, and also to actually showcase what the University of Zululand has, that we are a rich university in terms of information, in terms of research. So this is a platform for us to show the world what we are made of. And to the participants or the attendees, the message that I have for them is that thank you for choosing this conference, and we know that they're going to enjoy themselves, and we know that they'll be sharing such profound and impactful information on social justice and sustainable development in Africa today.
Dr. Cele, I just want to say thank you so much for joining us on today's show and for sharing the information with us. All the best for the conference.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. The conference is taking place from the 23rd of October to the 25th of October, and it will be held at Metmekar. And thank you for tuning in. My UniZulu, your UniZulu, our UniZulu.